firefighter begins its evolution from the balance point, bringing the ladder up onto its beam. Does a straight arm position, chest position, shoulder position. The firefighter then, utilizing the step stabilize technique, shoulders the ladder and moves out towards his objective, calling an all clear ladder coming through, checking for overhead obstructions. Upon arriving to the building he'll be laddering, he sticks the bottom of the beam and smartly pivots the ladder across his chest, making his way to a one-person stabilized position. When extending the fly, the firefighter insteps the ladder and moves one hand at a time to the halyard, calling an extending fly, fingers and toes, extending the fly to the desired height and then locking the dogs, calling a dog's lock. When lowering the ladder, the firefighter then places his foot center of the bottom rung, hands at his shoulder height rung, and slowly lowers the ladder into the building. The firefighter then gets ready to step out the ladder, placing hands at the center of second and fifth rungs. Eyes up, eyes down, the firefighter then steps out the ladder. Once the ladder is in position, the firefighter then ties off the halyard. Once the halyard has been tied off, the firefighter gets in position to check for proper climbing angle and 4 points of contact. To step the ladder in, the firefighter once again places hands at the center of second and fifth, but this time chokes up on the ladder. Looking down, looking up, he steps the ladder in. The firefighter then places foot at the bottom rung, hands to his shoulder height rung, and removes the ladder from the building. Once the ladder becomes vertical, he then insteps the ladder, places one hand at a time to the halyard, and calls a retracting fly, fingers and toes. The firefighter then retracts the fly down, locks the dogs, and confirms by saying dogs locked. The firefighter then calls an all clear ladder coming down. He pivots the ladder onto its beam, shouldering the ladder at its balance point, and calls an all clear ladder coming around. Once the firefighter is ready to ground the ladder, he then sticks the spurs of the bottom beam of the ladder to the ground, calls an all clear ladder coming down, and step stabilizes back to second rung, shoulder position, chest position, straight arm position, and onto its beam. Then back to the balance point and grounds the ladder.